Welcome back to Daily Drives, where we explore the future of travel, mobility, and design, one incredible innovation at a time. If you love groundbreaking vehicles, futuristic living spaces, and next-generation tech that blurs the line between freedom and function, you're in the right place. Make sure to subscribe, tap that notification bell, and join our growing community of modern adventurers and future thinkers. Now, let's dive into something that's truly turning heads and redefining the RV world in the revolutionary 2026 Camper Trike. Get ready for a journey into a world where compact meets luxury, and freedom meets high-tech design. The 2026 Camper Trike is more than just a vehicle. It's a movement. It's the kind of concept that takes what we know about camper vans, motorcycles, and off-grid living and reimagines it into something that looks like it rolled straight out of a sci-fi movie, yet feels perfectly at home on tomorrow's roads. This isn't a fantasy or a far-off prototype. It's real, it's rideable, and it's already shifting the way we think about travel. So, what exactly is the 2026 Camper Trike? At its core, it's a three-wheeled electric vehicle designed for solo or couple adventurers who want the freedom of a motorcycle, the comfort of a micro RV, and the technology of a modern smart home, all in one ultra-efficient package. It takes the minimalist spirit of van life and packs it into a sleeker, more aerodynamic form that's easier to park, cheaper to maintain, and shockingly fun to drive. Let's start with the design, because honestly, this thing looks wild. Picture a futuristic bullet gliding down the highway, but instead of a fighter jet cockpit, it opens up into a cozy little living pod. The Camper Trike is built on a reverse trike configuration of two wheels in the front for added stability, and one drive wheel in the back. It has an ultra-lightweight carbon aluminum composite chassis that gives it structural strength without adding unnecessary bulk. The front end is sharp and low, housing smart LED matrix headlights that adjust dynamically with lighting conditions and road curves. Aerodynamically contoured panels sweep back to a teardrop rear where the living quarters taper for maximum efficiency. Despite its compact size, the Camper Trike is a marvel of interior packaging. When parked, the top lifts and expands vertically like a pop-up tent, using a scissor lift mechanism that turns the cabin into a standing height micro home. Inside, you'll find a surprising amount of space, enough for a convertible double bed, a compact kitchenette, and a modular workspace that doubles as a dining nook. All of it is surrounded by wraparound windows with electrochromic tinting, so you can enjoy the view while maintaining privacy and temperature control. Every inch of the interior has been carefully designed for multifunctionality. The bed folds into the wall to reveal storage drawers and a fold-out desk with wireless charging built in. The kitchenette includes a one-burner induction cooktop, a retractable sink, a compact 12 volts fridge, and magnetic modular shelving for utensils and dry goods. There's even a hidden drawer under the floor that fits a portable composting toilet and a small water tank. And yes, the unit has solar panels on the roof, a flexible, high-output ONESA that charge a secondary battery bank dedicated to running all your appliances and lighting. Speaking of power, the Camper Trike runs on an electric drivetrain with regenerative braking, powered by a 36 kWh battery pack integrated into the base of the frame. That gives it a range of up to 250 miles on a single charge, depending on terrain and payload. And that's not just highway driving. This thing is engineered for both paved roads and light off-road exploration. Whether you're navigating twisty mountain roads, desert flats, or coastal highways, the Trike's electric motor pushes out instant torque to the rear wheel, and the dual front wheels with independent suspension soak up road imperfections with grace. And then there's the tech. The Camper Trike is basically a rolling smart home. The dashboard is fully digital and customizable via voice or touch, with a center screen that integrates maps, vehicle diagnostics, weather forecasts, and campsite recommendations. It runs on a proprietary OS that syncs with your phone, smartwatch, and even home automation systems. Climate control, lighting, and entertainment are all voice-activated. Want to set the mood for a quiet night in the woods? Just say the word, and the system will dim the lights, close the blinds, and start playing your favorite chill playlist. It also includes a full suite of driver assist features, adaptive cruise control, automatic lane centering, collision warning, and even a low-speed autopilot mode for navigating campgrounds or dense city streets. The Trike's 360-degree camera array feeds real-time video to your dash and your companion app, which also lets you control interior settings remotely. So you can pre-cool the cabin on a hot day or fire up your favorite podcast while you're still sipping coffee in your tent next to it. One of the most impressive elements of the 2026 Camper Trike is how it manages to balance freedom with responsibility. Sustainability isn't just a buzzword here, it's baked into every part of the design. The Trike's production relies on recycled and biodegradable materials where possible, and the solar array provides enough off-grid power to support long-term camping. You can literally live out of this thing for weeks without needing to plug in or refuel, assuming you're smart about energy and water usage. It supports a lifestyle that's not just mobile, but truly independent. There's a growing subculture of nomadic travelers, digital workers, and minimalist adventurers who are gravitating toward this kind of mobile living. The Camper Trike answers that call with something that's more agile than a camper van, more livable than a motorcycle, and more futuristic than any traditional RV. It doesn't just fit into the current trend, it expands it into something new, something more accessible, especially for solo travelers and younger generations who don't want the hassle or carbon footprint of a full-size rig. Another game-changing aspect, the price point. While it's not cheap, it's significantly more affordable than a high-end van conversion or even a full-size EV camper. The base model starts around $39,000, and a fully loaded, solar-maxed version with all the upgrades sits closer to $52,000. Considering what you get in mobility, lodging, power, independence, and high-end tech, it's one of the most compelling values in the mobile living space today. Let's talk about customization, because while the core frame and systems are standardized for performance and safety, the interior and exterior options are surprisingly diverse. Customers can choose from different layouts, materials, and color palettes to think warm wood tones, industrial minimalist, or even ultra-modern chrome and matte black. Outside, you can opt for all-weather coatings, off-road wheels, roof racks, and even a retractable side awning with built-in lighting and speakers. For those who want to go further off the beaten path, there's even a model with extendable solar wings and a mini wind turbine attachment for extra off-grid power generation. As more people prioritize flexibility and freedom over permanence and property, vehicles like the Camper Trike are gaining traction. It speaks to a new lifestyle, one where you don't need 2,000 square feet of space to live fully, where you can wake up by a lake one morning and fall asleep in the mountains that night, where your home moves with you, adapts to your needs, and never holds you back. That's a powerful idea, and the 2026 Camper Trike brings it to life with elegance and ingenuity. Of course, no vehicle is perfect. Critics will point to its limited space, or the fact that it's still best suited for individuals or couples, not families. It's not going to replace your suburban home, and it's not ideal for heavy cargo. But that's not the point. This vehicle isn't about replacing everything, it's about replacing what you don't need, so you can focus on what you do. Freedom, simplicity, mobility, and sustainability. If that's your vibe, then the Camper Trike might just be your perfect ride. In a world where housing costs are skyrocketing, urban congestion is rising, and the urge to unplug is stronger than ever, this kind of compact, intelligent, all-in-one solution is more than a novelty. It's a glimpse into the future of living. Whether you're a digital nomad chasing sunsets, a weekend warrior looking for new horizons, or just someone who wants to own less and experience more, the 2026 Camper Trike offers a compelling alternative to the traditional way of life. It represents a fusion of form and function, style and sustainability, tech and tradition. It's one of those rare inventions that feels at once futuristic and completely practical. You look at it and think, of course, this makes sense. Why didn't this exist before? And maybe that's the best way to sum up the 2026 Camper Trike. It just makes sense. For a changing world, for changing values, and for a new generation of adventurers who believe that home is not a place, but a feeling you carry with you. Thanks for riding along with us as we explore the cutting edge of compact mobility and design. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the future of RV life, Be sure to hit that like button and share this video with your fellow travel enthusiasts. Don't forget to subscribe and ring the bell so you never miss an episode where we bring you closer to the next big thing in transportation, tech, and design. Until next time, keep dreaming, keep moving, and stay curious because the future is closer than you think.